It was
So,
not even on my radar during
oh,
COVID.
I don't know. Did I make out with anyone during COVID? I don't even make out with anyone. So, but yes, hey, yes. So, welcome, right? We're gonna start off by introducing all the guests in the panel. Thank you once again, you guys, for joining. We're gonna start off with Boss Was Lady. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am 37 years young.
Yes.
I found love on this platform. So I'm super duper excited about my baby's here. So I'm super duper excited to answer whatever questions you guys have for me.
He's like, yep, it's
Yes,
me.
sir.
I am him. This is me. Well, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Um, because yes, you can find love in many ways. And that's amazing for you. Thank you for coming. Um, Nikki, how are you, my love? Tell us a
I'm
little
good.
bit about
I'm good.
yourself.
34. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and today's my mom's heavenly birthday. So,
Oh,
happy
bless him.
birthday, mom.
Rest in heaven.
Rest in peace, paradise, wherever you like.
Yes, thank you for sharing that, and also thank you for joining. It means so much. You know, I'm so happy about this journey and the people that I'm meeting. You guys are all amazing queens, very strong, very powerful. So thank you so much, Honey Joe. Wow, thank you for coming as well. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Honey Joe.
All right. Well, I'm Honey Joe. I live in Cincinnati, Ohio. I've been here for about 4 months, so I'm here looking for friends and cool people, and so I'm just so glad I ran into you. You're amazing, inspirational, and positive, and I think that you guys and your influence has really helped me make better choices in life. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow, thank you so much, Honey Joe, for sharing that as well. And yes, we are on a platform where it's actually possible to make very good friends on here that can guide you in many things that may seem hard in life, where sometimes your friends offline are not available. You have a safe space where you can connect with people and you can talk about things that you don't always feel comfortable talking to your direct friend, family, and friends, right? So
Exactly.
thank you so much once again, you guys. We're gonna start off
Sure.
and just jump right into it, right? The topic this evening is dating and self-care post-COVID. Don't ask how I came up with it, but I thought it would be
Okay.
very interesting to really tap into stuff like that. Like, let's talk about it. Um, these are the rules that I think everyone will have a nice understanding to. I say them all the time. Starts off with be curious and listen to understand. No curse words. Try not to interject through questions. Don't interrupt anyone mid conversation. No smoking on camera. Show respect and suspend judgment. No, note any common ground as well as any differences. Be authentic and welcoming. Welcome from others, and be purposeful and to the point. We're going to start off with the first question. Whoops, we lost one, but she'll be right back. Um, yeah, so we're going to start off with Boss Was Lady.
Is that me? Okay, come
We can, you know what? We're going to switch it around. I don't want you to be the first the whole time. Um, what does women empowerment mean to you?
on. It means it's a sisterhood. Like you stated earlier, we don't we don't really support each other. Like I decided to go live because I want to have a podcast one day. The things that you're doing now, I think is really great. But I had a problem with being in front of the camera. I don't like to be in the spotlight. I don't like none of that. I'm like a behind the scenes type girl. So and it's kind of hard on here to make female friends because females don't really jump in my life. And if they do, it's like you got to catch them and intrigue them and keep them there. So I mean, as I find that kind of difficult because I do want to mix and mingle with females also, so we can share stories and compare things that we have in common and whatnot. So for me, it's just like it's a sisterhood. We all come from something, we all have experienced something, and then 9 times out of 10, most of the things that we've experienced, we've been through it together, just not at the same time. So, being open and honest, and forthcoming, I think that if we as women come together, then we can be a powerful force.
That was very powerful. Thank you for sharing that. That was
No.
very powerful because it's very true. It's interesting, like I say, if you differentiate offline, right, in reality, women don't always support one another. And
Yeah.
even on an app such as this or a platform such as this, where do we find the women? At the cute guys, looking
Right.
at their abs and all
Yeah.
of that and supporting the crap out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's thank you for that. That was a very powerful one. Thank you, Nikki. How about yourself? What does women empowerment mean to you?
Well, I believe women empowerment isn't just about necessarily um, fixing one's crowns. It's also, empowering those that are already in power as well. Not just the people that's below us, even people middle class, upper class, anyone, anywhere. It's not only just about women. It's about men. It can be about not just about only just women. It's in general everyone to me. Now it's not just women empowerment, because if you only empower women, and what do else do you have to empower as well? We have to empower one. In order to empower a man, you have to be empowered by a woman. In order for a woman to be empowered, we have to be empowered by our children, by our lives necessarily. So that's why I believe not just women alone. It's all of
It
the
ta-
above.
it definitely takes a collective. I love that answer. It definitely does take a collective. What's the saying? It takes a village, right? When it
Yep.
comes to raising a child sometimes. So even when we come together, we are stronger together because we are coming with a bunch of experiences that we can share, coping mechanisms, we can share stories. And someone out there in the back that might not even say anything at the time might be benefiting from your story. And that makes you strong because you're sharing it, right?
Right.
Honey, request the box, but I'm gonna say that question for you as soon as you get in, so we keep it going, right? Um, the next question, since we are talking about finding love, and we have a great example here of someone that actually did. Um, what is your take on finding love in 2022?
Me?
Yes.
Listen, I wasn't expecting it. I was like, I'm about to come on here and just live stream. My page says read. Reading is fundamental. I'm not looking for nothing. I'm just trying to grow my businesses. So,
Bingo.
honestly, in 2022, this is the one time in my life that I was not searching for anything and it literally just fell in my lap. So I'm a strong believer of God, and I say all the time my father is very funny. So it was just really funny how this came about, But I'm happy, like he just yeah. So 2022 is going to end great for me. 2023 in the future is going to be amazing. But yeah, it's not looking, and it came. So
That is beautiful. Thank you for sharing. You give us all hope. You give us all hope. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Honey Joe, welcome back. What does women empowerment mean to you, Honey
Yes,
Joe, and how do you
thank
empower
you
other women?
so much. I had to get out because I couldn't hear you guys. So I see you guys. So I can hear and see you now. But I was going to say that women empowerment to me is like, I guess, knowing your weaknesses and making connections with other people. And, it's okay to reach out and to ask for help when you need it. But so it's like, um, you know, your sisterhood and everyone, and just kind of reaching out and building a team. I feel like being independent, you're not really by yourself. It's like a group effort, a community effort. And so it's like, you bring those positive people in your life and you're able to grow together and move together. And I think that's, really empowering when you've got like a whole army of people that plead the same thing, and
Yeah.
you can really connect with others and learn from others. I think is really awesome.
Thank you so much for that, Honey Joe. And it's interesting, guys. Have you not noticed that each answer was about being a collective, right? Where it takes more than one individual to heal an army, like she just said. So thank you so much for that one. Thicky Nikki, what's your take on finding love in 2022?
2022 is almost over, so I don't have a take on finding love. It's not for me for 2022. I'll try again in 2023. Right now, I guess it's not gonna happen. So I'm in October. Come on now. I'm find love on Christmas.
You might.
Who knows?
We'll see.
Never
I'm
think-
not much of a I'm not much for the optimistic or pessimistic. I'm just being realistic. Okay, I'm a realistic type. I'm single now. 2023 on New Year's, I'll be single then.
You gotta speak it though, sis. You know, we when we speak a lot of things, you know, we manifest a lot of stuff too. So, you know, you gotta speak it into existence for yourself.
You never know.
We get that. I get that a lot as well too. So yeah, I'm just gonna be realistic about the whole situation. If I have men keep on approaching me with, "Hey, how you doing?" I won't be there no time soon.
Right.
So 2023, here we go.
I love that in the comments. Black Friday got you. So this might happen, you know, when we're all out there during Black Friday, right? Honey Joe, I'll start with you. Do you feel that the dating pool has changed drastically post-COVID?
I would say that it has, you know, with people like not going out and bumping into someone, you know, like really hot at the gas station and some guys hitting on you. I feel like, you know, back when you would get into a relationship, it was almost kind of accident because you're like out hanging out with your friends, you know, you're going to different places. But like since COVID, it's like you have to kind of plan something ahead of time. You have to like meet with somebody. You know, it's not like everyone's really out and going out and doing things anymore. And so I do feel like that, you know, online is so much easier. You can kind of pick and select like who you want to date. And you know, it's a little different, I think, but
It has been hard. I mean, that's why a lot of us came on here, right? Thinking, let me press this button and see if love exists online. And it does for some, right? You know, so yeah. Boss, what is your take on online dating?
It's amazing. I mean, again, to an extent, because I have been on this platform for years, off and on. I get on, give it maybe 2 weeks, and it's like, oh my God, like you were saying, Nikki, what you doing? Hey, what you doing? In the bio, I have a job. I work 9 to 5. I would literally state, do not what you doing me from 9 between the hours of 9 to 5. No one reads the bio. No one reads none of that. So they're gonna hit me at 10. What you doing? I'm working. 12 o'clock, which still working, you know. So it got irritating to state the least. Then the guys will come and say, well, hey, I got 2 cars or 2 houses and this. What does that mean to me? Like, those are your possessions. So I think the online, when I was actively trying to date, doing the likes and paying for the subscription so I could see who's reading my messages and all of that stuff, it just wasn't still no substance. Again, a lot of people don't read. So it just got irritating to state. It really just got irritating. So I was like, you know, I'm not gonna do that no more, you know. So the online dating, I mean, it is what you make it. I know a couple of my friends said that they've met someone off of POF or Meet Me or, you know, different platforms, and they done moved on 6 years plus, got kids, have houses, you know. So I think it just depends on the individual. I mean, and it takes that conversation because you don't know, like, a lot of people sometimes come on here just to get over something. It's just a quick fix. You know, This is easy to just, let me just hit somebody. If I look good, you know, I'm gonna get a bite somewhere. Not being fully healed and able to move forward with women or men that literally want a relationship. I think they use it as a platform for games. You know, then people get hurt, you know. So it's like a 50-50 things with men and women. So I think it really is what you make it.
Wow. See, that was very informative. Thank you for that. And that's very true. Some people do pose as someone that may be looking for something serious in a relationship, and it's really just a hobby for them to accelerate their ego, right? So yeah, we do go through that. Nikki, how do you know if an online intimate connection is genuine? So how
So,
She like, girl.
and most of the time, like with this online dating, I get a lot of dudes. They say, "I want to get to know you. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know you." So I'm like, okay, right. You want to get to know me. So I ask, is a way you can hold a conversation. Like there's ways of holding conversations. So I typically ask a good 3-4 questions. I'll say, "Oh, okay, how long have you been single?" And they'll say, "Oh, 3 years." How long have I been single? That's what I'm expecting back. But no,
Right.
no, you don't get that. Then I say, "How many children do you have? Do you have any children? Are you divorced?" All of that. "Oh, I got 3 kids." "How many children do I have? Come on. Why do I have to pry this out of you when all you have to do is just ask?" Just like I'm just like, okay, just keep this conversation going. So it's not hard. It's not hard to find. It's just the point of waiting on that person. And I know that it's for me because it will be for me. I don't have to go out and work hard for it. When things seem like it's too easy for you, typically that means it was meant for you. That's how I think of it as. If it was too easy, then it was meant for me. Just like when I had won that $10,000 at the casino, I hit that button twice. It was too easy to win that $10,000, but it was meant for me to win that $10,000. So that's how I feel about the intimate part of getting that intimate relationship. If I have to pull a dragon tooth up out of you, it's typically not meant for me.
That is very true. Thank you so much for that detailed. I love it. You see, she's giving you her actual true experiences. And again, we can